can see the boat, the Dutch here, just tipping slightly down towards the bow side as they come out towards the catch. I think they might be losing a bit of speed, as we see now the efficiency of the Australians as they move their hands around their back turn.
And we focus in on the Australian team up in the bow seat there, Fergus Cragnell. He was an alternate at the last Olympic Games. Josh Dunkley-Smith in the 2 seat, giving the nod there. It's time for them to go. They're very confident and comfortable, I suggest, out there to a length lead at this early stage. Josh Dunkley-Smith, of course, stroking the Australian men's 4 at the Olympic Games, winning a silver medal there.
And of course the Greeks too nearest us. I mean, a lot of that crew were 4th in the men's 4s in the London Olympics, Greg, and it's probably the top Greek crew Gianni Postiglione has put out, and so really this is a fantastic race. It's the Serbians had a fantastic heat too. They got rode out of it by the Netherlands and USA, so this is real quality behind the Australians, but I have to say it's a super performance from the Aussies.
Well, it's a lovely row from the Aussies, and I'm nervous now for the home team here, the Dutch, that they've slipped back into 4th place. We can see the blade work in the top left of our screen in super slow-mo, but it looks like they're stabbing at it and jabbing along to me a little bit, not getting the efficiency they're going to need. And like we say, the Greeks have put together a great programme, and the Serbians really challenging hard at the top of the screen.
Yeah, this is a very, very close race. The only thing with the Dutch is they did win last year's Worlds with an amazing sprint in the last 500 metres, took them through the Aussies, but they're not going to sprint past the Aussies now. Or do I speak too soon? I think the Greeks have got that very nice, fluid, efficient technique. A little bit more, I think, drama on the catch than we used to see from the Greeks. At this stage of the race.
I know what you mean. So you're saying it looks like that Greek blade just being chopped in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if they're a bit tighter than they normally are. It looks a little more smooth than that. Rob Lucan spoke to the Dutch for looking at us there.
To me, it looks like the Dutch are still quite confident. They know that they have that sprint on board for the last 500. They're just edging out the Serbians now, who are just finding the heat a little bit too much to handle. Looks like these 3 crews that are starting to make their mark. The Australians, the Dutch and the Greeks, but don't discount anyone at this point. We've seen too many upsets in the last 500 metres, but I think the Dutch are starting to look pretty good here to move up into 2nd place.
Yeah, the Serbians, top of your screen, had to go through the repechage because they didn't qualify directly for the semi from the heat, so their legs may be tired, but a great row from the Aussies as the overhead cam takes us through them.
Yeah, don't the Aussies look fantastic on that overhead cam? You see the bow of the Dutch boat there, still right in the battle with the Greeks, but I think the Serbians are going to have to do something very special if they're going to get in the last 250 metres.
Well, the Serbians have got record. They've experienced competitors, been in the Olympics, European Championships. It was a great time for them in Belgrade, but the legs are really not working for them ahead of those 2 fantastic sprinters, and the Greeks have raised a sprint too.
Absolutely, Greeks sprinting. The Serbians, you say, very experienced, but the Dutch here are gritting their teeth. They're hanging on, they're giving it everything they can as they're coming in. Probably just 10 strokes left, and it's very, very tight.
And we're on final sprint here. The Dutch hearing the cheers of the home crowd. So tight as they come in here.
Coming.
The Serbians just edging over. But I think the Dutch will get it.
Oh, I think the Dutch have just got it. The Australians, I think, were in control. I think they probably let the field just come back to them at the end. But for everyone else, that was pretty much absolutely flat out the whole way.
I'll tell you what, that is a stonking performance from that Australian 4, and I think Tom Lorrick, their coach, is going to be absolutely delighted. The crew changes really worked. The Dutch, there's Ollie Siegler there, just on the right of your screen, the big man who's come into the Dutch 4 from last year. Kai Hendricks' back injury, of course, put him out, but look at the Australians. They had that lead really in the first 500 metres, and well, the crew change, Alex Lloyd going in the stroke seat, as you said, Sarah, has really worked. Lloyd and Turren in the stern, the 2 New South Wales boys, and Victorian Josh Dunkley-Smith in the 2 seats. Fergus Cragnell from Sydney Uni in the bows. And whether that will make them competitive with the British in the final, well, who knows? That might just give them the leg up they need to challenge the British for gold.
Well, I hope so. We've seen so many great races between Australian 4s and British 4s down through the years, and hopefully this year won't disappoint. So we just heard him say the next 2 days we're on it. The final started already.
That's a good shout, isn't it? That's an interesting thing to psychology. How would you read that, Greg?
Well, I think they know that the final started already. It's a case of getting the lactate out of the legs, getting the body as freshened up as possible. So they'll be off for a decent cool-down row now. and then it'll be resting up and drinking and eating all the right things, I'm sure.
And that's such a remarkable turn for their season, really. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of a performance out of them. I think those back in Australia, we knew it was in there and it's not coming together for them, and that's what we want.